Hello and welcome to another episode of DyerTimes. I'm your host David Dyer, and today I have something really special for you all the way from the UK, the Tentsile tree tent. So follow me as we check it out. So we've set the Tentsile up here at a local park. There's definitely a lot of campers here, and we've seen quite a few jealous faces because we are in the Tentsile Stingray tent. This offers really a lot of pluses when it comes to camping, and it's completely revolutionized the way that you can camp. So it gets you up off the ground with 3 internal hammocks that can be adjusted by these internal straps. It's fun for the whole family and is a 13 by 13 by 13 area, so you can fit quite a few people up in here. It does have a weight limit of 880 pounds, so that's like 3 adults or a couple adults, couple kids, you know, any mixture of that, and maybe a puppy. So I've invited Penny Maple and some of her friends back to show you just how easy it is to set up the Tentsile tree tent.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
The Tentsile Stingray tree tent is very easy to set up by yourself and even easier to set up with a group of friends. In your lightweight, durable bag, you will find the Stingray tree tent, poles, a removable fly, 3 ratchet straps and buckles, and an instruction manual. Once you're ready to set up, drag and rotate the tent as needed to align the corners to chosen trees. Choose 3 strong anchor points. These usually are trees 4 to 6 inches or greater in diameter. Attach the long straps to the trees, keeping them relatively level. Setup is so easy, even the dog can help. Tighten the ratchet strap buckles just enough to hold the tent in place. Take the poles, assemble them, and insert them into the sleeves. Insert the poles into the sleeves and slide them toward the back, aiming for the little yellow pocket at the far end. This can be done alone, however it makes it a lot easier with help. With the poles seated in the yellow cup, you can grab each pole end, push up, and push them into the adjacent sockets on either side of the front door. With the poles now in place, you're ready to set up the tree tent at full tension. This will mean undoing the ratchets and retightening the straps at even length and even tension. You cannot over-tighten the buckles. The internal straps are adjustable for a more firm or loose sleeping experience. You may also choose to connect a ladder. At the bottom of the hatch you will find strap loops for this exact purpose. Once all your ratchets are secured and the tops of your buckles are pushed and locked into place, the tent is now safe to climb into. The tighter you get it, the more firm and structurally sound your tree tent will be. However, you may choose at this point to add your rain fly. Installing your rain fly is very easy. Cover the tent, take the elastic clips through the D-rings, and then join them to themselves on each corner. With your clips and toggles secured, you are now protected from the rain and elements. With your rain fly off, you can enjoy the treetops with friends or even a beautiful starlit night. One of the things that makes this tree tent truly unique is the fact that you can put it up almost anywhere, whether it's over rough terrain, or you can stake it in a field where there's absolutely no trees at all, or over water, or on a hillside. It really doesn't matter what's underneath it because you're sleeping and hanging out above it. But say you want to do a little more with it, and maybe you have, instead of 4 friends, 6 friends, and need a little space. You can actually hang hammocks underneath. You got this. You got commit. So the Tentsile tree tent can really just become, you know, the camping experience. I mean, it just looks fun. You know, there's hammocks upon hammocks, and anytime you get hammocks involved, it's always a good time. As you know, I'm an avid hammock camper, and this really just takes that to the whole another level. So everybody's off the ground, everybody is protected from the elements inside as well as outside with the accessory of the super rain fly. It basically comes out to the sides and keeps everybody dry. So what's really nice is you can, you know, even with the regular rain fly on it, you can be underneath here and stay dry. You can have, you know, little kitchen camp stuff. The only thing they recommend is you don't put a fire underneath it. You know, that could be bad. So let's check out that super rain fly and see what it takes to keep all of you dry. So with the Superfly, we can actually increase the under space here from 80 square feet to 160 square feet. So plenty of room to hang out. So with a pretty excellent space under here, you can do a lot of different things. You know, you could cook under here as long as it was with a safe camp stove, or just hang out even in some of the most adverse conditions. What's really also neat about the Superfly is you can bring all the edges into the center, so if it's really cold weather, you can really seal the Stingray tent down so no wind or anything gets up. The other thing you can do is they have a second accessory, which we'll show in a little more detail. And it's this little flap here that will cover this mesh port here and more or less keep all the wind out. So if you're camping in the winter time, it's really going to keep you a lot warmer up here. You can also get extra straps just in case you ever lose one, or on the off chance you happen to break one, which they're 2.5 ton straps, so I doubt very seriously that's going to happen. But it's always nice to keep an extra one on hand. I know when I'm camping, I often get thirsty. So it's always nice to have a place to put your drinks. And with this accessory, it makes that very easy to do. Tentsile's really thought of everything with this. We've had a lot of fun out here in the Tentsile tree tent today. Now Tentsile itself is kind of a play on words. They have tensiles and tinsel. So as the straps pull out, it actually creates the structure of the tent and gives it, you know, that nice firm feel to it when you're laying in it. And then the internal straps, of course, you can adjust those, you know, if you want your hammock a little more soft or snug. So pretty cool there. Now also there is some customability with the tent as far as the rain flies themselves. Whether you get the rain fly that comes on it or get the accessory of the super rain fly, they do come in an assortment of colors. So you know, you can kind of play around with that. However, the tent itself pretty much is this standard green. So this is the base tent, and then you can kind of add on it from there. Every time you buy a tree tent from them, they will actually plant 3 trees as a kind of a thank you for purchasing it. One of the things they really focus on is how low impact this is on the environment, how small a footprint it is in the grand scheme of things. So leave no trace camping, things like that. I mean, all but tying to a few trees, you know, you're not really disturbing any of the forest. And that's really important to them, and as far as being very passionate about, you know, getting people up in the trees and a whole new and unique camping experience, which lends well to those that like to do stealth camping, which is kind of a new movement in the whole camping game.
Stealth camping.
Stealth camping. So camping without people knowing you're out there camping.
I can see that could be useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially in case of zombies.
Zombie camping. Yeah, I mean, if there were zombies out here roaming around.
These Wayward Girls and I will be performing at ShopperCon, so we'll also have a workshop if anyone would like to check that out.
Excellent. And I will be linking all of Tentsile's information in the links below. And if you'd like to check out a little bit more of what DyerTimes has to offer, if you'd like to see Penny again, you can check her out right here in the non-lethal self-defense video series that we did. You can also check out here with another product, the Mora Light My Fire. It's just a really cool knife with a fire starter, very durable, very cool. Or you can check out right there and see my team and I run Tough Mudder, which was a very intensive 12-13 mile race. It was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed checking out the Tentsile Stingray tree tent, then check out the Connect. It's the ultimate 2-person portable treehouse. If you'd like to see us review it, give us a like, leave us a comment, and we'll see what we can do. So this was DyerTimes. I'm your host, David Dyer, and I'll see you next time.
Wow.